Welcome to Stock Symbol Selects, where we decode market moves, one symbol at a time. We're going to look at Symbotic Inc. That's symbol SYM. Symbotic is an automation technology company that operates an automation-based product movement technology platform. They upgrade traditional warehouses by installing fleets of autonomous robots powered by AI software. Okay, looking at Symbotic's weekly chart here, we begin with looking at as you know, if you've been following the channel, we first look at the two most important things, which are the EMA in the weekly chart to make sure that it is on an upslope. And we can see the yellow line here is on a slight downslope. As we look at the numbers moving back from week to week, you can see it's 41.98 now, and it was 42.15. So it's on a slight downslope here. The next thing that's most important is the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, the stocks, this particular stock strength compared to the rest of the index. And it's right in the middle, but it is sloping downwards. So that's not a good sign. However, it does seem to not go down much further than the midpoint here as we look across the board. On the weekly, also, we look at confirmation indicators, such as this ADX and DI is a very good one. The green line is what we're looking for here. When it's trending downwards, this is bearish. When it's trending upwards, it's bullish. So we can see that the ADX and the DI, the next confirmation indicator here, is sloping downwards. So that's not a good sign. Looking at the MACD, the next, you can see that it is also sloping down here. The blue indicator line here has now become bearish, and you can see the histograms are progressively getting bigger, indicating that it's bearish, or that there's going to be, it's in a pullback phase, as you can see from the price. This is a reflection of what's going on with the price in the weekly. Now, to get a little bit more up to date and fine-tune this chart a little bit, first we start with the weekly, but then we'll go to the daily. So here's the daily, and you can see that sure enough the EMA is, from day to day, is trending downwards, and the RSI is also trending downwards to the ADX, DI. The DI is also down now. It's crossed over the red DI, the negative DI, and the positive DI, the green one, has crossed downwards. So that's not a good sign. Also the MACD, we'll zoom in on the MACD here, has now it's crossed over and trending downwards. So another confirmation indicator that indicates the price action will continue downwards. The question is, how much further will it go down? Let's determine that. Okay, we can even go to the 4-hour for an even more detailed look at what is currently happening here. And of course the EMA is also trending down, the RSI, the MACD. MACD is trending down and could trend down a little bit more before it turns up. Look at the length here of these MACDs histograms, the red area. So the length could come down even further. A few more to go. ADX DI is oscillating in this area, not showing much direction. The volume is indicating currently that there is a decrease in activity, and volume is decreasing. How far will it drop? Let's go back to the daily chart now. So here we are at the daily chart, trying to determine what will happen. How far will this stock pull back? Well, I've drawn some lines here, and we've got at least 3 touch points along the lows, and it must be a month or more in length in order to be considered a viable trend line. And this dates back to November 13th, so that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, and currently 4. Top line touches 1, 2, and 3. This is an anomaly. So we have a trend line at the top, a trend line at the bottom, and this is shaping into an asymmetric triangle, asymmetric chart pattern, which indicates that it could go up or down. And when it does, it will go quite quickly. So this is a bit of a tinderbox. Where it will go from now, though, is the question. If it continues, if it breaks through this line here and continues downwards, that's obviously not good. So the question is, where will it go now? It's right at the support line. The question is, will it go up or down? It's trending, the way it's looking on the charts is it looks like it's going to trend down even further, according to these charts here. This one, and this one. It looks like it's either at the bottom or it's going to continue to go down. That's the question. How much room is there for if it bounces off the support? Well, it only can go as high as here for now. And we're looking at $45. So it's $39.32 at this moment in time, and it could go as high as $45.17. So there's not much reward for the risk involved. That's up to you. Now, if it breaks through here, if it breaks through at this point here, this would be a time to buy the stock right here. Okay? So when it breaks through this resistant line, somewhere in this area, when it closes above the line, this is a time to buy. Then you should see this stock rebound and take off. So I wouldn't advise buying it at this moment in time unless you want to take that risk. The reward is not very far because it could potentially bounce back and forth. The best play here is to wait for it to go beyond this resistant line, close above the line somewhere in here, and then hold. The stock should take off. What is the price at that point there? We're looking at 46.75 zone. Let's call it 46.75. Okay? Remember to do your own due diligence and do your own research before you invest your hard-earned money on these stocks. If you'd like to see more content, remember to subscribe and like and share. It really helps the channel. Thanks again. See you next time.